calls for greater accountability resurface as Anne-Marie Waters discusses Rotherham governance live. In a recent live broadcast, political commentator Anne-Marie Waters reignited public conversation about governance and accountability in Rotherham. The broadcast, which attracted a significant live audience, focused on long-standing concerns over transparency, council decision-making, and public trust in local institutions. While Waters has often taken positions that generate both support and criticism, her latest appearance aimed to revisit past governance issues and advocate for improved systems that prioritize community oversight and safety. Her comments have since sparked renewed interest in how local governments communicate with and serve the public. Throughout her broadcast, Waters emphasized the importance of transparency in local authorities and their duty to be fully accountable to the public. She discussed the importance of keeping citizens informed about how decisions are made, particularly in areas affecting children, public safety, and social services. Communities deserve clear communication and honest leadership, Waters said during the stream. We cannot move forward unless we address the failures of the past and build a system rooted in openness. The tone of the discussion was serious but measured, focusing on the role of governance structures, oversight mechanisms, and citizen participation in holding elected officials and administrators to account. In the UK, local councils play a critical role in managing public services, from housing and education to social care and community safety. These councils operate under the oversight of national regulations, but they also have significant discretion over how policies are implemented on a local level. Rotherham Metropolitan Borough Council, like many local authorities, has been through challenging periods and has taken steps to improve its systems. In recent years, new leadership, revised governance frameworks, and increased government oversight have been introduced to help rebuild public confidence. An official from the council responded to the renewed attention by stating, "We understand the importance of public trust and are committed to continuing to improve. Our priority is ensuring that residents are safe, heard, and properly served by our institutions." Waters' broadcast sparked immediate engagement online, with thousands of viewers sharing thoughts, reactions, and questions across platforms. Many expressed frustration with what they perceived as lingering institutional weaknesses, while others called for constructive dialogue focused on solutions rather than blame. One local resident commented during the live stream, "We can't ignore the past, but we need to make sure we're building something better today for our kids and our communities." On the other hand, critics of the broadcast expressed concern that repeated focus on negative aspects of past governance may overshadow the progress made in recent years. Some community leaders have urged the public to support ongoing improvements and participate in rebuilding trust through civic involvement. Experts in governance and public policy stress that discussions around local accountability must be rooted in evidence and aimed at fostering improvement. Dr. Laura Kent, a political scientist at the University of Sheffield, emphasized, "It's entirely legitimate for the public to demand transparency and better service from their local councils. But it's equally important to ensure that those demands are constructive, not adversarial. The goal should be collaboration and institutional resilience, not perpetual confrontation." She noted that many councils across the UK are still navigating the aftermath of funding cuts and structural challenges that have made it harder to implement reforms as quickly as needed. Waters' call for greater openness aligns with a wider national trend. Across the UK, there has been growing momentum behind citizen-led campaigns for open data, real-time public consultation, and more robust oversight of council budgets and decision-making. Several MPs and local councillors have voiced support for further reform, including stronger whistleblower protections, independent auditing, and broader community engagement in policy development. These suggestions are aimed at ensuring local councils are not only legally compliant but also socially responsive. While no new legislation has been proposed specifically in response to the broadcast, political pressure around council reform has been gradually building. Commentators note that if interest remains high, government ministers may be encouraged to revisit existing frameworks for local authority accountability. One clear takeaway from the broadcast and the reactions it sparked is that public interest in local governance remains high and that people want more than headlines. They want change. But experts and community leaders alike stress the importance of pursuing that change through respectful dialogue and informed civic participation. Instead of focusing solely on past shortcomings, many advocate for attending council meetings, joining oversight committees, and supporting local journalism as practical ways to foster transparency and accountability. What's your view on how local councils handle transparency and public trust? Have you noticed improvements in your area, or do you believe more work needs to be done? Share your thoughts respectfully in the comments below. For more insightful discussions and fact-based reporting on UK politics, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Stay engaged and stay informed.